we're at a point now where we have seen every episode except for the finale for the boys, and I have no idea what's going on, man. I genuinely have no idea what's going on. It seems like just they don't realize that this is the finale, you know? It doesn't feel like it. Now, I will admit, man, there is a possibility that they might just prove everybody wrong. When I saw Breaking Bad for the first time and the only time, I remember thinking to myself, and I saw it after the show ended, right? And it was like highly reputable and all. I remember thinking before the finale that it doesn't seem like this is the end, but then it was the end and it fucking made sense, you know? Maybe it's something like that, but from what I can remember, Breaking Bad's finale was a lot longer than normal episodes as well. So, I don't know. The last episode of The Boys is like 1 hour long. I don't know what the fuck they plan on doing in 1 hour, man. It doesn't make any sense to me. You had 5 seasons to wrap everything up, and in the finale, you still have so many things to fucking resolve, man. You have so many characters. Where the fuck is Ryan? Like, I don't even understand this. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe a lot of these storylines, they will like not be mentioned again. It seems like I would not be surprised if Ryan just never shows up again. I would so not be surprised. Gen Reed never shows up again. I've never seen Gen Reed, but like, if you're bringing those characters in the second last episode, might as well fucking make them do something. Same with Soldier Boy. I will not be surprised if Soldier Boy never shows up again in the show. I will not be surprised. The last episode, I'm pretty sure, is going to have some sort of a fight between Butcher and Homelander, which is probably what the show was planning to culminate with from the very beginning. Someone's going to die. Maybe both these guys are going to die, but aside from that, I don't see much happening. I really don't see much happening. There was a theory online. It was like somebody's prediction that what's going to happen is that Kimiko is going to use the powers to nullify Homelander's powers and also Butcher's powers. So they're just both going to be normal people, and then they're going to kill each other to death. Which is a nice theory, I have to admit, but like even then it's just gonna be a bit lackluster. I feel like I really do hope that they can save the finale in some way and it's not gonna be like Game of Thrones Part 2. I really hope that, man, because I've been watching the show since like 2019, man. I remember A-Train fucking running through Huey's girlfriend like it's fucking yesterday. I really do, you know? And the show started at the time and it was really fresh to see something like this. This was like a few months after Avengers Endgame, right? So there was that superhero fatigue and this show started at the perfect time. If this show came out 1 year before or 1 year after when it came out, it would have still generated some hype, but it would have not been as much as it was back in 2019 when the show actually came out. Everything was perfect, man. Like a lot of these episodes during season 3 and 4 I felt like was filler, but like it was just that, like, you know, it doesn't matter too much if it all makes sense in the grand scheme of things. So to see like 7 episodes of season 5 and feel like, oh well, it's the same shit again, like nothing's happening really, nothing's actually progressing, you know what I mean? Like Season 1 was basically the boys trying to figure out how to take down Homelander. Season 5 is just that as well. It's just that. That is all that is happening, man. Every now and then they fucking kill somebody, but that's it. This might as well be some sort of a soap opera at this point. Like, that's what the writers probably feel this is, man. Like, nothing ever happens. Nothing changes. Even Frenchie dying in the last episode doesn't fucking change anything. I don't understand this. This show did not need to have 5 seasons, man. It's a good story, but every good story doesn't need to fucking go on forever. That's not how stories work. Some stories are short and some are long. There are only so many things that you can do with the boys and Homelander or the Seven, or even Watt for that matter, without changing the dynamics a little too much. This was not a very long show in my opinion, but they dragged it on, and the surprising thing is that somehow, despite dragging it on, they somehow managed to make it look like they just didn't have enough time. They did not have enough time to wrap up all the storylines. That's what it seems like. I do have a very, very bad feeling about the finale. The episodes objectively are not bad, right? Like, that's the worst part, because episodes by themselves, they're pretty fucking enjoyable, man. But the fact is this. This is no time for plot development. This is no time for fucking character building. That part's over. You had like 4 seasons to do that. Now it's time to give us a resolution, and they're not doing it, man. They are so not doing it. I don't understand this. I really don't fucking understand this, man. I know we're at the last episode. We had 50 hours of this, and now only the last 1 hour is remaining. Alright? There is gonna be no miracle if we're being fucking honest to ourselves. I hope there is, But there is not gonna be any miracle. You already know what's gonna happen. These people have fucked up. They know they have fucked up. And they probably already knew that from the beginning, right? Like, I think the writer, the creator of the show came out and, like, he criticized the fans for never being satisfied. That fucking gives it away, quite frankly. Maybe it's not gonna be as bad as Game of Thrones, I don't fucking know. But it's not gonna be that good. It's not gonna be that good. Maybe we can, like, redeem a portion of all the damage that has been done. But, like, it's just gonna be that. It's not gonna be fucking redeemed and, like, regarded as a great show that it could have been. Because, well, the writers fucked up. I don't know what the fuck they were doing in the show, man. Fucking embarrassing at this point, really it is. And think about it this way, right? I've been watching this show since it came out, back in 2019. That's 7 fucking years, man. And you're not gonna give us a proper resolution because you have a fucking sequel show coming out. Are you kidding me? What Rising, as if anyone's gonna watch this. Especially if this show is bad. It's gonna be Game of Thrones all over again. Like, does anyone actually give a fuck about House of the Dragon? No, no one cares. Even though from what I have heard, the show is not bad. I've seen like 2 or 3 episodes of The House of the Dragon and it's not a bad show, man. But like, I don't want to watch it, man. I don't feel like watching it because the finale of the actual show was so fucking bad. I don't give a fuck anymore. And it's gonna be the same thing here. And, well, all the praise that the boys get, let's not get it twisted. This show is not Game of Thrones. It's not on that level. It never was. So, if Game of Thrones can make people fucking forget about itself, then what the fuck is this show? This is over, man. This is just gonna be another show which had a lot of potential. It was great for the first few seasons, but eventually they fucked up.